Dreadrock dungeon's darkest lair resides a king once bright and fair, alone upon his throne of stone, a crown upon his skull of bone.
There she goes. Something about her was special. You hope it was a good decision to trust her with one of your bloodstones, but she deserved your help, and you have an overwhelming feeling that your destinies are tied together. If your counting didn't fail you, you should be on the 9th level, so you'll need to backtrack 2 floors to enter the caverns. It would probably be wise to consult the map you found in the archives. As you hurry towards the upward stairs, you hear the rough voices of guards around the bend. You should probably kill the first one silently, and use your wand for the second. Whoever used to live here before the dead claimed the place took their belongings with them. A cupboard that has been emptied a long time ago. You wonder what evil secrets might be buried in the everlasting darkness beneath those collapsed rocks. With its intertwined spiked rods, the iron gate in front of you resembles a thorn hedge from a dark fairy tale. Through it you glimpse a cave whose black walls seem more natural than the ones you found so far. This must be the entrance to the caverns. As you step on the broken crab shell, it crunches slightly, with more of its yellow lifeblood leaking out, staining your boots and the stone floor beneath. You trust your old staff to whack a bat or smash a zombie skull, but you'd better not try to beat down an ironclad door with it. You feel like you might have missed something. The ancient caverns. Years of study in the Holy Tower brought you here close to finding the Crown of Wisdom. But just as you sense your long journey's end, you realize your staff's energy is running low. As the lightning ray fades, your staff's energy fizzles out. It is unlikely that you'll find a source of power to replace it down here. But then again, this quest was never meant to include a return journey. The Holy Mother will scold you for wasting an item that precious. These radiant gems, once fragments of the ancient Empyrean sky, emit a mesmerizing ethereal blue light. Yet upon being extracted from their natural stone beds, their celestial brilliance dims, leaving behind only a faint earthly shimmer. Oblation. An old fireplace. Chilled by the cold stone walls, you quickly light it up. Some warmth will do you good. You settle down to spend some time in prayer and meditation. With some luck, the gods will grant you another vision. The Holy Mother was probably right to scold you. You must not stray from the path of the flame. She made her expectations clear. Obtain the crown and reach out to her so she will summon you back to the Holy Temple of Light in the city of Khazir. You first encountered this symbol in the old books, when you prepared for your quest. Then you found it adorning town halls and tavern doors in Dreadrock Dales, as your journey to the mountain drew to a close. The locals hoped it might spare their homes from the terrors of the undead. These people grow up, live, and finally die under the shadow of despair. Even with the use of powerful magic, it must have taken years to carve all these tunnels and ventilation shafts into the rock. You step into a grand hall with several passages running off in all directions. This appears to be the ancient courtyard, or at least it was, before the underworld began to reclaim it. A rune shaped like an hourglass marks the floor here. It is called Shan in the ancient tongue, and according to your research, the crown of wisdom should be buried in this section of the dungeon.
Last night I heard the chained skeleton mumbling to itself. This place is slowly taking my sanity.
Someone was here before you, and tried to make sense of the place.
Four symbols on the floor mark 4 passages. One of them must contain what I need to perform the ritual.
A flat rock has been embedded into the ground here, almost like a gravestone, or an altar. On the front side, the delicate shape of a bat has been carved into the surface. You can't make sense of it. A strange statue of a robed wizard stands in your way. Who creates such a detailed piece, yet in such a peculiar pose? A stone cube in which shallow grooves have been hammered, presumably to channel some kind of fluid.
I saw a devilish creature lurking in the shadows, but it just vanished when I looked at it. I guess I'll sleep with one eye open tonight.